everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector75, and welcome to a third-party review. I haven't actually done one of these for quite some time, I don't think. The reason being is that, to be honest, I just haven't been buying a lot of third-party stuff, really. I've been buying a lot of KO third-party stuff, but that's just because, for some reason, the KOs are in the right sort of size that I want them, rather than the regular versions. Plus the official stuff is actually quite out of my price range at the moment. So to buy one is actually going to take quite a special figure. And this is one. This is the Mastermind Creations. This is actually quite my first Masterminds creation for quite some time, actually. Probably ever since their 6-shot version, which is pretty cool, actually. I like that one. Yeah, so this is Masterminds Reformatted KULTUR. I can't even say his bloody name properly, but there we go. And I picked this up at TF Nation, and it was on my secret shopping list. I don't think I said that I was actually looking for it. Mainly because I thought, well, if they don't have it, then I'm not going to be disappointed in a way. And if they do have it and I pick it up, then it's an extra little surprise for me, really. And they did have it, and it was a little bit more expensive than they wanted £100 for it, but I didn't see it any cheaper. And I had a look online. I couldn't see it cheaper online. And so I got it. Now, I don't know anything about the actual character itself because I don't read the comics anymore. I stopped quite a long time ago with just after All Hail Megatron. That really put me off the comics, unfortunately, and I really haven't picked them up since then. And to be honest, I'm sort of glad that I stopped, because if I'd still been reading them and that weird Revolution thing where they've combined all the Hasbro continuities into one, so you've got like sharing the same universe, like Visionaries and everything, that to me, I mean, other people might like it, but to me it just seems preposterous. Yeah, it just seems really such a bad idea, and it's from my point of view anyway. I mean, I could be wrong, hopefully I'm wrong, but I can only see it leading to one thing, and that's totally downhill. But there we go. But that's just my point of view, because I just think it's silly, you know. But anyway, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this, and this is a great toy of that character. It's quite faithful. From other people's videos that I've seen, it's quite a faithful representation of the toy to the character, if you know what I mean. And it's some sort of Cybertronian tank. Now, a few people at TF Nation, because I sort of said I like this figure and I might pick it up on a Sunday, which I did. They did say that there's another figure that goes with it. I can't remember. There's a couple, I think. Is he part of the DJD or something? I'm not totally sure. But there's one that turns into an electric chair. And that sounds pretty cool, because if I could find that one, I don't know if they've made it. But if I can find if that one is out and I can find it, and it looks okay, I definitely think I'll pick that up, because quirky figures like that I love. But anyway, back to this figure. I keep going off on a tangent there, but there we go. So he's some sort of Cybertronian tank, and you know what? It's actually bloody hot today. I was out at a soft play today, and it's with my son, not just for me. And oh god, I was there from 10 o'clock in the morning until literally closing time at about 5. Oh my god, and it's been burning out all day. Anyway, but there we go. I digress. Anyway, so yes, he's a Cybertronian tank, and he's got a dual fusion cannon. He's got these little guns on the front, which are kind of reminiscent of I think it's like World War One tanks. Didn't they have some sort of guns on the front, like flamethrowers and everything? I don't know. But anyway, so it reminds me of it anyway. Probably wrong. And he's got some sort of weird, like, crusher battering ram thing at the front there, which is quite cool. And I love the treads. One thing which would have made it just the best, it would be working treads, but I think that's a little bit impossible with the transformation. They could have done it on the back, but then again, if they can't do it on the front, pretty pointless to do it on the back. But there we go. So we come around to the back, and he's pretty tidy all round, really, as Cybertronian tanks go, because it's a tank because they can say it is, because it's alien. And that's pretty cool. Anyway, right, so that is him as such. Let's get on to the transformation. And now, everybody that I spoke to at TF Nation said his transformation is relatively easy. And I was thinking, well, do you know what? I've had third-party figures which I thought were okay. My transformation was kind of simple, but still a bit finicky. But this is actually pretty good. And if you want my opinion, Hasbro can learn a lot from these simple designs. And there's another one. Actually, no, there isn't. There's another figure I want to compare it to, but I don't think I haven't actually transformed that yet. But you know, simple designs, man. Simple designs. Well executed. That's all we do. Right, so Transformer, you're going to take this turret off. That is going to come his double fusion cannon in robot mode. Set that to the side. Actually, let's have a look at the box first. The box is actually quite cool. Now, the box is a lot smaller. And if you want my opinion, is this figure worth £100? I don't think so. 60 quid at most, I would say. But I think you'd be lucky to pick it up for 60. Unless a code comes out, I suppose. But this is a great one. And the other one I do want, which was on my secret shopping list, but I didn't see, I know some people managed to buy it at TF Nation, was the Spartan one, the Impactor, or IDW Impactor. Because I'd love to get a G1 Impactor, but I don't think they're really going to make one, unfortunately. So anyway, so let's carry on. Now, I love this. It is just well executed. These feet just tab in, so you just untab these here. And bring it around out. You can separate him, which are going to become his knee joints. Bring this whole leg assembly back, and it's on this double hinge, which now... Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Open out his little knee pads, like that. That is going to make life a hell of a lot easier to bring his knees out. There we go. So he's on some nice little double hinged joints. Bring his feet down, and these are cool little feet. Because not only have you got your usual ankle tilts, you've got some nice little toe malarkey going on, so you can give them some cool poses. And then to finish off the feet, you just bring these sections around, like so. Actually, yeah, there is some hidden sort of things in this mode. Where is it? I can't remember. There's some hidden panels. You can open up this one. And he's got some bits going on in there. And there's a couple of others somewhere. But they impressed me quite a lot. I think it was on this one. Anyway, no mind. I keep stopping from the transformation, don't I? So where are we going to go next? We're going to do the arms next. Now, you're just going to pull these out. Like so. I love this little tab just in there. And then this doubles up. I was actually trying to transform this without the instructions, and for the most part it worked. Once you figure out this, and then you're pulling that and rotating it around, and then that just slots easily into place. Just like then, just put it 2, and then just straighten out his arm. Like so, and then rotate it around. I think that's the right way. There we go. I'm just going to angle my camera ever so slightly upwards. So you go around to this arm. Again, just pull it out of that little socket. I just put my finger on that one, push that out, and then just pull it out. Then rotate it. You just got to pull it far enough so you get a nice bit of clearance, and then you can push them back together like that. Bring the arm down, rotate it. Make sure you rotate this one around. I wish I would get this one around. I don't know why. Right, so then we have his arms. Now, you have to give him his little abdominal crunch maneuver. Come around to the back, flip that up, and then you need to come in here. He's got another little panel just in there. If you can get your fingers in there and open it up. And because you've given him the abdominal punch, that gives you just enough room then to get his poxy head out, if you can get it out. There we go. So you get that out, then you can close this back up. This little one, and then with these two little things on here, and it took me a while to work what I'm supposed to do with these out, but then you open these out fully like that, all the way to the back, just rotate the guns to there, and then you redo his thing there, push this up there, and then with this little chest plate, you're going to push, he's on like a double hinge joint just in there. So you're going to push one all the way down to the bottom and then rotate the second one upwards. Is it like that? I think it's something like that. And then it all just sort of collapses into itself. And then we're left with the robot mode of KULTUR, or I believe his comic name was Tarn, if I remember right. And we all know where he got that name from. That was from the old UK annual 1985 State Games, so the second UK annual, I believe. Which was the city-state of Tarn, where Megatron came from. And now I believe this character, from what someone did tell me at TF Nation, it could have been Zort Rider, it could have been Wilderness, I can't really remember now, is that this guy does do the bidding or something. Is it the bidding, or he hunts down Decepticons that don't follow the will of Megatron or something like that. And now you can't argue that this is a fantastic head sculpt. I can't remember if the actual faceplate does come off. Yep, it does. It's down on the floor. So you can take that off, and then we're left with this pretty dull face under there. Well, there we go. But I prefer having his face mask on, because that is just probably the best thing about this figure, is the fact that he's got a mask, which is a Decepticon insignia. That is just phenomenal for me. And he reminds me of some sort of don't know, Cybertronian Jason Voorhees with his, instead of a hockey mask, he's got that mask on. How cool is that? And that just looks absolutely great. Been great with some, it has got light piping. I don't think it's going to actually work in there. I can sort of see the light, the glinting in there. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on camera. Not really. But it is from here. From this angle, he's got lovely red eyes poking through there. But there we go. That is Tarn or KULTUR, whatever you want to call him. It's a great figure. And you know what? It scales perfectly with this other one that I picked up the other day. I did get this from TF Express, actually. And it came, and now Zort Rider told me that they come very, very quickly. And this guy, and I swear I ordered this on a Saturday night, or was it a Sunday night last week? And it arrives on a Wednesday. Now that is brilliant from China, I think they come from, but there we go. But this is the Spartacus, which is the War Within Megatron, and it just scales really good with it. I love these two together, and these are going to form some sort of weird Cybertronian masterpiece scale figures for me. I'll need to get the Optimus Prime that goes with him, but it's just trying to find one cheap enough. But yes, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. With two really cool third-party pickups, especially this guy. I love this guy. Simple transformation. I love this guy. This guy just looks the nuts and really does pull off that War Within feel. Absolutely great. I love this guy. I might do a video on this guy. Not sure when though, but he's brilliant. I think he's great. Anyway, right, yes, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Now, if you liked the content of this video, you can support my channel using the little coffee link below. You can also follow me on Instagram as the Collector 75, I believe. And, of course, you can comment and give this a big thumbs up if you liked it. Yeah, I think that's enough waffling for now. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.